Welcome to the editing group. This is editing group under the home tab ribbon. Let us start with the auto sum function, which is the topmost in the editing group. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 formulas, and for the more function, which is the more formulas, we will evaluate the more formulas in the formula lesson. So let us insert some numbers, say 56, 20, 30, 40, 50, and we want to do the auto sum. If we click on auto sum, it will automatically insert the formula equal to sum, bracket starts I25, which is the cell number I25 is to I29, and if we hit enter, you will see that this is the sum. We can also use auto sum by clicking alt equal to, and it makes the auto sum. Next, we have the average. If we click on average, it will show us the formula and do the average of the numbers which we have entered. And I click on and I hit enter. This is the average, 39.2. If we select the cells which we want to do the average, we can see that here in the below tab, in the below framework of the Excel, average is 39.2, sum is 196, and count is 5. But when we want these figures to be inserted inside the cell, then we'll be using these formulas. The next is the count numbers. We click on the count number and it will count the numbers. We hit enter and you will see that there are altogether 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is the function of count numbers. If we click on max, it will give us the maximum number in the above row cells, and we hit enter. The maximum in these cells is the 56. If we change it to say 90, the result also changes. Likewise, if we select the minimum, it will give us the minimum of the above in the above cells. We hit enter and you can see it's 20. If I make any changes, if I make it 2, you will see that the result, the formula makes it happen too. So that was the function of the auto sum. Let us now work with the fill toolbar in the editing group. Suppose we have a small table over here which says the employee name, the basic salary, the DA is 10% of the basic, rent is 40%, and gross salary is the total of basic, DA, and rent allowance. So if we enter a formula equal to 2300 into 10% of the basic salary, and for rent allowance it is 40% of the basic salary into 40%, and the gross salary is the total of basic plus DA plus rent allowance. We hit enter. And now suppose if I want to copy these formulas into these cells. So with the fill function we can do so. We first select the cells and we'll click on fill, and we want the down content. We want these contents to appear in the down cell. So we are right now in these selected cells and we want these contents to appear in the down. So we'll click on down. You will see that the formula is copied from up to the down. We once again do it for these cell range, and we click on fill, we click down. So it copies the formula or the content of the upper cell to the lower cell. That is what the fill function does for the down. Now for right, let us use for the right. If I write something here, if I type right here, and if I am in this cell and I want this content to appear in this cell, so I'll go to fill and I will select right. So you will see that this content is copied to this cell. Now suppose if I write something in the left, in this cell as left, and I want this left to appear in this cell, so first I will go to the cell where I want to bring the change. I am right now here. Let's delete it so that no confusion happens. There's nothing in this cell, and I want to copy this to here. So it's a movement from right to left. So we'll click on fill, we'll click on left. You will see that it is copied from right to left. Likewise, if I go on the up cell and if I click on fill and if I click up, so it will bring this content to a cell up. Let's click on up. You will see that the content copies. Let's move to the next tool, which is the series. Say if I enter a year 1995 over here, and I want a series of 1995 and I want a gap of 5 years, and for that we'll click on fill, we'll click on series, and I want this to be in the column, not in the rows, so I'll click on column. I next click on the step value, which I want to be 5, and I want stop value to be 2020, that I want the series to end in 2020. And when I'll click on OK, you will see that a series of year appears with a gap of 5 years. So that was the function for the series. Next is justify. Say if I type a text over here, say hello Excel users, you will see that the text has exceeded the column width. And if I click on fill and if I click on justify, the Excel gives a warning that text will extend below selected range. What will happen that the Excel will cut the extra text from this column and it will bring the extras to the next cell. Let's see. If I click on OK, you will see that the extras word are cut from the above cell and are pasted in the below cell.